Welcome to the first ride review of the Hornet CB125, the most anticipated, most desired motorcycle that has been launched in recent times. Honda have made it. Oh.
कमरे में घुसता जैसे हाथी, टेबल बैठा तो फिर गांधी, करते मोटा चार शो का होते दंगे, चलती लाठी। हमने हार से सीखा और सीखों से जीत बना दी। सोना था हराम तभी तो किस्मत हो रही चांदी चांदी। एक दिन रहता दिल्ली, दूजे दिन में बैठा बाली। पंगा चीते से तो समझो रास्ता बिल्ली काटे काली। I can see through all of them, ये रैपर सबके सब है जाली। जब जब पैरी मांगे पैर तब तब पैरी मांगे पानी, you know। मैं आया टिका खड़ा जमा, हिला सकता नहीं है कोई। हम हराम करके नींदे इनकी मनमानी से सोए। अरमाने लेनी और जमीन ना की अरमानी है कोई और जैसे।
Well, hi there guys, welcome to the CB125 Hornet first ride impression. I've already done a detailed walk around featuring different colors, so please watch that video if you haven't already. Now this is primarily a first ride impression, but I'll give you a quick overview as to what makes this stand out in its segment. First of all, looking at the color scheme, this is the all black color scheme with the gold accents, similar to its big daddy, the liter class Hornet, which is available at an unbelievable price of just around 12 lakhs here in India through the Big Wing showrooms. You also have the 750 Hornet, the parallel twin. The big daddy is the inline 4 based on the Fireblade. 2017 Fireblade. This one, no one saw it coming when we went for the launch, and this was a surprise launch. 125cc, a sports commuter you can say, and a perfect bike for college students who can maintain it with their pocket money. So at the heart of the matter, 125cc air cooled fuel injected engine, 11 bhp, 11.2 newton meters, 5-speed gearbox, and then you have LED lighting all around. Let me just try to turn it on. I think yeah, you have the DRLs on, but the lamp, yeah, it's on. Okay, so the LED lighting, then LED tail lamp at the back, LED turn blinkers, and what makes it stand out is, I think, one of the first motorcycles to offer gold anodized USD forks in the 125cc class, and also single channel ABS in the 125cc class with a pedal disc up front. So that's really good in terms of offering good safety for your beloved customer. Also the alloy wheels have kind of a goldish accent, looks premium, especially for this black color variant with the same color kind of bronze or gold, whatever it is, kind of stickering. Honda Wing logo right over here. 12-liter tank, I think 795mm seat height, split seat layout, but usable seat. 166mm of ground clearance, good stubby exhaust with a sporty exhaust note. So let's quickly give you the exhaust note here. So this is the exhaust note. What do you think about this motorcycle? Priced very aggressively, and look at the design. Looks futuristic, sporty and modern all at the same time. Has very good equipment, USD forks, tubeless tires, 17-inch wheels, 80/100 tire, and a 110/80 tire at the back. You have very good quality comfortable seat with good cushioning and usable pillion seat. As I told you, rock solid reliable engine, And in terms of electronics, you have single channel ABS to watch your back, and also the most important thing is the console. This is a full color TFT console borrowed from the NX500. Now the display there is slightly bigger, here it is slightly smaller, but you get Bluetooth connectivity, turn by turn navigation, and phone pairing and whatnot. You have different modes to choose from. You have the eco mode. I demonstrate as to how you can use the eco mode, but getting into the console is also pretty easy. Here you have the range, or you have different settings. Get into settings, you have function, you have eco indicator, you have display, you have the display type, bar or simple. If you go with simple, this is how it looks, and you can always change that the way you want to. Then you have the general settings, and that's pretty much it. So I've given you an overview and also featured the colors, and the pricing will be displayed on the screen. So what do you think? And next we're going to ride this motorcycle and see as to how it feels to ride in real world conditions. You don't get a heel and toe shifter. This is more of a sporty motorcycle, and you get a box section swing arm. And one thing I really hope for is radial tires, because the regular Zappo tires don't do justice to the kind of refinement, the handling and the stability this bike has on offer. And you can see even the sari guard is very well laid out. It is not sticking out very in an ugly fashion, and overall very cohesive design. And in the black color, it looks like a Black Panther that's ready to pounce on its prey and absolutely dominate the segment. So this concludes the overview. Let's go ride the motorcycle. Well, welcome to the first ride review of the Hornet CB125, the most anticipated, most desired motorcycle that has been launched in recent times here in India. This is 125cc single fuel injected engine, 11 bhp and 11.2 Newton meters, 5-speed gearbox, single channel ABS. So let's see how well Honda have made it. Oh, it is a high revving machine. Push it. Okay, so we could manage 113. Maybe we can do better for a lighter rider. Better conducive conditions. Now it's raining since morning, and perfect conditions to ride. Very refined. Let's just quickly do the no hands, no wobble test as well. There's no cruise control in this like the Glamour, but you can see no hands, no wobble test. It's pretty stable, no wobbling whatsoever, pinpoint precision, good chassis orientation. The USD forks do their job judiciously. Clutch pull is nice and light, but it's not a slipper clutch. Dual throttle cable for instant throttle response without any latency. You have the reassurance of single channel ABS watching your back. Seat is nice and comfortable. I think it's around 795 mm. Ground clearance is 166 mm. It's a good exhaust. I love the exhaust note at the launch itself, and I've done a detailed walk around trying to feature the different colorways that are on offer. Please do watch the walk around if you haven't already. This is primarily the ride review, and I would have given an overview of this motorcycle already in the beginning, a quick overview. But I think this is what India needed. The power bikes, super bikes, those are things of the past. Now with skyrocketing fuel prices, insane tax slabs, I think they want an affordable, reliable commuter which looks stylish and sporty, but yes, yet is easy on their pocket when it comes to maintenance, especially for college students. I think the actual motorcycle they've been waiting for has arrived. Yes, we have the Raider 125, a very strong force to reckon with. The Glamour is really well built. Extreme 125R is another well built motorcycle, but this one is a Honda at the end of it all, and they knew what they're doing, and no one saw this coming at the launch event. So undeniably, I mean, look at the console, Bluetooth connectivity, turn by turn navigation, full color TFT, yeah, call, SMS, email alerts. It's all there in a 125cc package, and that is insane value surrounding the price tag it's made available for. Look at we have the engine kill switch, integrated starter button, the navigation buttons right over here. Everything is top notch. The mirrors are well sorted. You can actually cruise on this motorcycle. Now people keep asking me, what is the bike best suited for touring? The best bike suited for touring is the bike in your garage. I mean, I've seen people touring on their scooties. I've seen people touring on their Splendors or Passion or Shine. It's the best bike for touring is the bike that you can find in your garage, bro. It's all the state of mind. It's not necessary that you need to buy a GS to become a certified tourer. Yes, the equipment does matter, help you, conquer terrains much more efficiently, easily. But if you want to just explore, if you want to go long distance touring, beautiful highways, most of the highways are well built these days. So if you want to explore, this is a good motorcycle because very well sorted ergonomics. You can ride all day long and not feel fatigued. Good fuel economy. It's a 125, so obviously it is going to offer somewhere around 55 to 60 kmpl for sure if you ride it sensibly. And you also have an eco meter here. Say for instance, the moment I down the throttle, I'm going to give you a glimpse. See, I am using the throttle input and the eco bar shows 0, as if you're not getting too much economy. Okay, now shift properly, shift up into the right gear, maintain right speed. 5th gear, we're in a slight incline, and throttle input is a little harsh. So but now I'm gonna down the throttle and see the eco bar increasing. Eco bar has gone to full because minimum throttle inputs 5th gear, we're ambling around at 46 kilometers per hour. This kind of if you ride it this way, where of course there's no enjoyment, but the maximum fuel economy is going to be maximized. So at the end of the day, you got to choose whether you want mileage or you want to have fun. If you want to have fun, let go of the mileage. If you want to have mileage, like people, elderly folks can also ride this motorcycle. It looks stylish and funky, but at the end of the day, it gets a very comfortable ergonomics. You can, your dad can use it. You can use it for your college purposes. Your sister can learn how to ride a motorcycle because it's lightweight, and if she enjoys motorcycling, and the seat is not too intimidating. You can drop your mom at a temple or wherever, at a church or a mosque, wherever you want to go. So at the end of the day, the do-it-all machine is here. It does it all for you, and yet it is super affordable, easy to maintain. You can maintain it with your pocket money as a college student, and that's what makes the CB 125 Hornet an absolute stunning value proposition, made for the current generation and current scenario, because not everyone can fill $1,000 fuel just for one commute, or $2,000 worth of fuel just for one commute up and down. So not everyone is filthy rich. Like majority of the population here are from middle class, and Honda knows how to tap into this segment and churn up the volumes. They got us the Activa, and now they brought us something very unique, very stylish, and very reliable. So I think the CB125 Hornet is here to stay. So shifts are smooth. See, throttle response is good, seating is nice and comfortable. USD forks do their job perfectly well. So I believe this is an absolute winner from Honda Two Wheelers India, and this is something that's going to stay and is going to be a force to reckon with in the 125cc segment.